Hey everybody, I just wanted to pop on here for a few minutes and share something with you that so many of you were a part of over the last year and the impact that it had on young people and their families. And truly just take a few minutes to celebrate all of the incredible strides and learnings that took place, and how young people's lives were changed dramatically through such a unique year. I'm going to spend the next couple of minutes talking about program fidelity and why it's important, and how program fidelity actually translates into consistency for the young people and the families that we support. In 2020, we saw a lot of young people that decided to move provinces and cities. And though that is not unique or is not new, the way that they were supported, through those transitions, and the way that they were greeted and supported on the arriving end of their new hometown was very new. Because of the Making the Shift demonstration sites that reach across the country, the open doors of the National Community of Practice Call, and other supports and resources that were put in place because of COVID, it gave an opportunity and space for community organizations, agencies, leaders in the sector to come together to talk about the importance of program models, to understand how that translates onto the work that we are supporting with young people and their families, and really the impact that fidelity to program models were having. So the young people, they moved like they do, from Hamilton to Olds, Alberta, and from Toronto to Calgary, and from Vancouver to Edmonton. And when they did arrive in their new hometown, they were greeted with somebody who understood where they were at in their journey, who had invested the time to get to know them prior to them arriving in their new hometown, and didn't expect them to start over from scratch. Programs and agencies that had never worked before came together in such an incredible way, because they believed in the core principles, because they believed that the fidelity was the foundation of their work to end the experiences of young people's homelessness. And that is what fidelity provided. Fidelity provided consistency no matter where that young person showed up. Okay, so warm transfers, also not new. But the way that they were now happening was new, because they were happening, first of all, across the country from coast to coast, but they were happening seamlessly with no disruption, and that was amazing to watch. This meant that young people knew the type and intensity of supports and services that were going to be waiting for them in their new hometown. They knew that the language that their caseworker that they were saying goodbye to was the same language that their new support person who was waiting for them on the other end was also using. This was absolutely no easy task to take on in 2020 of all of the years, but incredible people did, incredible organizations did, incredible leaders did. And they came with loads of vulnerability, and they came with complete authenticity to say, we need to adapt this, we need to modify this, but we all agree that this should be our foundation, that this is the best thing for young people, and us all speaking a common language to prevent and to end the experience of young people and their families' homelessness was the right thing to do. It was absolutely incredible. So proud to have been able to watch something on that level across our country. And I was just really so proud of all of you that I wanted to make sure that everybody knew the hard work, parts of the hard work and dedication that you put into 2020. Thanks for listening.